Hey, what's up, guys, gals out there? My name's Austin from Clearfork Academy out in Fort Worth, Texas, where we help adolescent boys, 13 to 18-year-olds who are struggling with mental health and substance abuse. So I get this question quite often is, how do I talk to my teenager, if I think he's using? Right? So I think there's 5 questions that we can kind of pull from the DSM that they're like admitting criteria, but you can soften those up and be sort of relational and indirect about those things. The first one is, man, what's going on with your hair? So I have a 5-year-old, and she gets out of bed. It's just like, it's like mine. It's long, it's thick, it's curly. And I'm like, sister, what's going on with that hair, right? And there's always a story behind why it's all cray-cray is what we say. So just ask, what's going on with their appearance, right? Are they not showering? Are they not putting on makeup again? If are they wearing 3-day-old clothes? Whatever the deal is, look for an appearance change and ask them a relational question about that, right? Number 2, dude, what's going on with the attitude lately? Right? If you've got a relationship with your kiddo, you should be able to ask them that, right? Why are you so irritable when you come home from school? Why are you like just a rear end when you get up out of bed? Why have you been so mean to your siblings? Or why did you get in a fight with dad? Like, ask those questions and look for the behavioral changes like in their attitude and their cognitive processing and those sort of things. And it'll show you a whole lot about what's going on with their kid, right? If you get, I don't know, right? You got to ask some more questions, right? You may have to ask the big question is like, have you been using, right? Because you're not getting enough there. So go to number 3 and say, man, I've noticed some of your friends are changing lately. Tell me about Jane or John or whoever else. Tell me more about those folks. You haven't been hanging out with, your friends from like grade school, and it seems like things are changing. So tell me why, right? Why did you trade this group of friends for this group of friends? Your kiddo may have just moved, right? And so you guys are in a new school or new era, right? We're in COVID like fallout still. So, what do the friends look like in their life? Ask them what's going on in those relationships. Because you'll find I'm going to trade my good friends for my bad friends, and that can be symptomatic of substance abuse or mental health stuff like coming to the surface. So number 4, why'd you miss baseball practice? Right? So what we see a lot of times is forfeiting important activities like work or school or family engagements. And so ask those questions not in an accusatory way, but right, look for things that they're forfeiting and not participating in. Man, why'd you miss work for the 4th day in a row? Why didn't you go to that job application? Why didn't you finish your schoolwork? Blah, 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 right? So you'll see a pattern in their behavior, but you have to be diligent about asking that direct question of why. And they give you a shoulder shrug or a short answer. Well, ask why again, right? Ask why 4 or 5 times and try to get down to like the root issue of really what's happening, right? If they're using substances or having a suicidal ideation or something like that that's going on, right? There's gonna be a lot of shame there. So you're gonna have to kind of dig through the layers to figure out what's happening. Okay, lastly, number 5, man, I gave you $50 last week. Why do you need more money? Okay? You got a job, you've got an allowance, you'll see money just kind of going down the drain, right? So I want you to pay attention, moms, dads, when stuff's going awry and you see money going down the drain, but they don't have on new sneakers, right? They don't have on new shirts. They're not going to fix up their car. That money's going somewhere, right? They're not trading it on the stock market or anything like that. They're probably using drugs with it or something. Okay, and so those 5 questions are good lead-in things that if you get answers that lead to like mental health, substance abuse criteria, go to our website, clearforkacademy.com. Numbers in the top right-hand corner. Click on that. Give us a call. We're going to help you sort through those 5 questions in a very strategic way and ask you additional questions that you can ask your teenager and follow up. And so we can get kind of the root issue, right? We know that those 5 questions are going to be admittable type of criteria that we're going to do assessments on, and it's going to build the foundation for a lasting recovery and treatment. So don't be afraid to pick up that phone just to ask the questions. That's why we've built a team. We're here to serve you in that capacity. So clearforkacademy.com. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy your day.